right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. I'm going to give also double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who's teaching us truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there, which is you so-called Latino, Hispanics, so-called Negroes, and so-called Native American Indians. Okay? So, this lesson I want to touch on, man, is having a kingdom mindset, man. We want to strive for the kingdom, man, because we know that this kingdom that we're living in now is defiled and it's not righteous, it's out of order. But we all know that this kingdom is going to fall. And like I said, we had great examples, you know, how to conduct yourself so we can be kingdom minded and goal oriented to get to the kingdom, okay? Like I said, we had King Solomon, you know, and even though it was a righteous kingdom and he had 40 years of peace. And now, not necessarily saying that he had it all easy, because you got to understand, even though he was a king, at the end of the day, Solomon was also a warrior. And warriors, man, you got to be austere, disciplined. And of course, we're men. We got to go through suffering. We got to be patient. And, you know, long suffering, patience, and we got to endure. All right? So, but we all, like I said, it's just basically a kingdom that's never going to, you know, end. You know, like I said, Revelations 21:7 says, "He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son." And like I said, we got, like I said, tons of examples. But like I said, what I'm getting at is that the kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom, which is of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So we're going to grab some out the book of Daniel's, the 7th chapter, because every word that the Most High is not a liar, man. Okay? So the first chapter I want to bring out is Daniel chapter 7 and 14. And it says, "And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom that all people, nation, and languages shall serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed." That kingdom is going to be, what he says, is going to be an everlasting kingdom. That's why we're going to praise Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai infinitely, man. You know, because this kingdom is not going to be a kingdom that stands, because we all know that we are living in the last, you know, the last kingdom, the Roman captivity. So we're knowing that after that, this wicked kingdom gets put down. We all know that the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, is going to establish his kingdom. All right. Next, if you read down, jumping to verse 27 of Daniel 7, it's, you know, it talks about the same thing, and it says, "And the kingdom and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High." Like I said, man, the rewards of the patience of the saints. You know, like I was speaking earlier, you got to be patient in this, man. You got to endure. And then, like I said, you get an inheritance, man. And it reads, I'll start from the top again. This is Daniel 7:27. It says, "And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey." Right, because it actually was a play. Like I said, that's why we're going through this hell, man. You know, we didn't take the law, statutes, and commandments with joyfulness. We were not, like I said, Deuteronomy chapter 28, and I'm not trying to butcher it. 28 and 47, because we didn't serve with gladness of heart. And even in Ephesians, man, let me grab that too, because it's telling you, you know, to be renewed by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Let me grab it. Book of Ephesians. And it says, yeah, Book of Ephesians, chapter 4, and it'll start the 21st verse. And it says, if so be that ye have heard him, and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai, when he got on the scene, he was a perfect example. He showed you how to conduct yourself through this walk. And it says that ye put off the concerning the former conversations, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. And we all were corrupt, man. That's what we say. You got to kill off that old man, man. And it says, and renew in the spirit of your mind. Right? And like I said, you got to take this walk, put off those old men, stop eating pork, stop smoking weed, actually come back to the Lord in sincerity and in truth. That's, we all been through it. But where I was trying to get the point was, and it says for you. Oh, well, let's just land back off this one. So going to chapter 5 of Ephesians, let's start at 5. So this is Ephesians chapter 5 and 5. And it says, for this ye know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man who is an idolater hath any inheritance in the kingdom of Yahweh Shai and of Yahweh. Right, man. So like I said, kill off all that shit. Like I said, man, being a Christian, messing with another man's woman, being jealous. Because like I said, that's all contrary, and that's how this world is actually being promoted, man. But you won't have no type of inheritance in the kingdom of heaven, man. And it says, 6, let no man deceive you with vain words, because of these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh under the children of the disobedient. Because like I said, 2/3 of our people is going to be cut off because they're disobedient. And like I said, when you want to take this walk, you got to put off that old man, because we want an everlasting kingdom, man. We want immortality, spiritual powers, get to actually, you got no curses, man. You get slaves, man. Get all that. That's inherited to you if you just be patient, have confidence in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because like I said, once that's over, man, we'll be good, man. Have an everlasting kingdom. So let's grab this one in the book of Psalms. I think it's 145. Yep. We'll start at Psalms 45 and 12, but the point will be in 13. It says, to make known to the sons of men his mighty acts and the glorious majesties of his kingdom. All right? And it says, thy kingdom is a everlasting kingdom, and thy dominion endureth throughout all generations. So that's what we're striving for, man. Like I said, for example, King Solomon. And we all know King Solomon was Yahweh Shai in the past life. He did everything perfect. He had wisdom. He knew how to conduct himself. He asked wisdom to actually know how to run a kingdom. And with that wisdom, everything else is added on to him. And like I said, we had 40 years of peace. Now, like I said, that's not really the kingdom of heaven, but the way he conducted himself, we saw that. 40 years of peace. Even people were asking him for questions. But like I said, he was still a man. He had to endure until, even though he did get of age, and then he got into fornications and started believing in the women that was preaching in their beliefs, those little wicked philosophies. He did fall, but then he came back as Yahweh Shai to redeem us. He gave us the signs, how to walk, and get that salvation. And once we get that salvation, get beamed up on those chariots, man, then we're gonna build up the kingdom of heaven, which is not gonna pass away, man. It's gonna be righteous, and we're gonna have inheritance, man. Because right now, we don't want this, man. This is just a little weak consolation prize. That's a loser's prize. We want to be kings. We want to be immortals. We want to rule